Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your tarot reading for the week. I hope your week has gotten off to a really good start. Before we jump in, I just wanted to let you know that I recently completed the 2022 yearly overview tarot readings. I will pop the playlist up here for you, and you might want to jump in and see what the energies are available for you to align your inspired action to, so that you can really bring through the meaningful and lasting change you want in your life this year. If you do want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time. You'll find the link to my website down below, and you can peruse the kind of offerings that are over there when you are ready. To let you know that the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can enroll at any time, and you do get immediate lifetime access to all of the resources, which is online learning modules, practices. We've got lots of videos over there, and also you get access to me through my private Karmic community. So it's really great if you want to learn to guide yourself from your own intuition and learn to uncover your own subconscious blocks and beliefs, so you know where you might be getting in your own way of really bringing through the change that you want in your life. So that's it from me. I just wanted to say hi and wish you a week full of love and magic. Let's head across to your reading now. Leo, welcome to your tarot reading for February 21st to the 27th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. Leo, we have the 9-card block here. 3 for the recent past, 3 cards for current or focused energy, 3 for the near future outcome. Selection of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. This week I'm working with the Sacred Creator Oracle, which is really pretty. I'm loving that one. The Moonology Oracle, the Moonchild and Starchild Tarot, and the Radiant Rider-Waite. So Leo, my first thing I wanted to say to you is, how did you go with the Leo full moon? That was on the 16th of Feb, so in the last reading cycle. And hey, what a big one. Leo, you know, it must have been intense for you, and you rule the heart, and this moon in particular had a really big focus on partnerships, relationships, and these areas of your life really coming to a climactic point at that full moon here. Okay, so you know, we've got the Lovers here, we've got your card here, King of Wands. Now this doesn't mean to say it's a love reading. This can be in friendships, this can be personal or professional relationships. So I'm going to read this energetic pattern, and Leo, it's your part of the deal is to really tune into this and apply it to your life situation. Let's start with the oracles. I've got the first one out, says success and transformation. Now we've got the Death card here as well, which is the card of transformation. It's Scorpio energy. Now I'll have to say I'm feeling less into the transforming of the connection, but more into your own personal transformation of coming into your power, of stepping up and leading in some way. And that's been successful for you because you are magic. Okay, we've got this you are magic card, and then the oracle from the Moonology says you are good enough. So I feel like you have kind of gone through this process of realizing your power, realizing your worth in this partnership, and really, you know, stepping up and deciding to make some changes here. You know, you are magic is really this energy of the magician who is doing the inner work and the inner alchemy, raising their vibration, realizing they're good enough, and because of that, the external reality is changing and organizing that around that as well. And I kind of feel that might have been the realization that you had at the full moon, Leo. Lead energy is the Four of Swords. It also appears in your reading. This is happening to me all the time at the moment, which is a lovely little omen when it's like, yep, that's perfect. We'll show up in both places. So it does feel like with the Four of Swords, though, there is a bit of a pause on things at the moment. It's not necessarily a long pause with the Four of Swords. It's just like, okay, I just need to figure out the plan here. I just need that one bit of clarity or that breakthrough as to maybe how to move ahead here. I feel like, you know, you're potentially going to be taking a solo direction here, Leo. So that's what you're trying to figure out at the moment. It's kind of like partnership on pause, or maybe you're yet to kind of communicate the conclusion that you've come to about this partnership, about this relationship. So that's what I'm sensing. You may have just need to pull back into your own energy for a bit of recovery as well if there has been tensions. So you're figuring it out. You're figuring out what the next move is. The Death card is here, and I feel like for many of you, this will be the next move. Now, for many of you, this is going to be an ending or a severing of ties or going your own direction. For a few of you, there may be the possibility for transformation in this connection, okay? But I'm feeling for many of you, you are putting this behind you and you are moving forward in a new direction. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reading and the Death card, and this can talk about like a karmic chapter, season or cycle having, played out. And it's really knowing when to walk away, because when we start fighting for situations that have completed, or you've gotten the lesson, the growth that you've needed from it, that's when things become a struggle. And that's when we get that Five of Swords energy that's here. So we need to surrender to the energy of completion if that is what you are really feeling here. Let's jump into the cards, Leo. We've got the Lovers, the King of Wands, that's you looking amazing, and the Four of Swords. So the Lovers indicates that we are potentially dealing in the realm of partnership, as I've mentioned, soul partnership, soul contracts. Now, we can have soul contracts with friends, with people we work with, or of course our romantic partnerships is the big one for most of us. And I feel that with the King of Wands showing up here as your energy, there's this kind of energy of you taking charge here, of you really making a decision that's best for you. For some of you, I feel like you couldn't be yourself in this connection, and maybe there was an energy of suppression or having to shelve parts of yourself, or not really being able to be, in your authentic truth in this connection. And I think that is one of the awakenings here, knowing that you are good enough. Every part of you is good enough, and if that isn't celebrated by that other person, then it's best that you go on your own way, okay, go your own direction. The King of Wands is somebody who is exuberant, dramatic, standing out, just owning their truth and their glory. And I think that's kind of where you're moving into, and that's where your true power lies as well. So you've got a choice to make. The Lovers, before it was just a card of soulmates and soul contracts in the tarot, it's one of the biggest choice cards, and it says, Leo, that you all need to consider this very carefully, because usually someone's heart will get hurt here. And that's why I feel that you're in Four of Swords. It's like, well, I kind of know that there's going to be pain and hurt, and so many people just there, they eject out of the decision making and go, well, I'll just stay here a bit longer and put up with it and suppress myself and won't live my truth, because that is better than the fear of the unknown. But not you, Leo, not you, not this time, because you've really awoken to the fact that you're good enough, you're magic, and you can really find success in this personal transformation. So you're in Four of Swords. We see the Three of Swords above, which means you're really like trying to figure out, how do I deliver this news? How do I make a plan forward, while managing this Three of Swords, which is the heartbreak energy or the sorrow energy. And you might even get some kind of download, divine guidance, intuition. We see the Church here. It always stands for the divine is always with you and supporting you. We see the Ace of Swords here, which is the center of this reading, meaning that breakthrough is coming, okay? You will get that insight that you've been really looking for. Focus energy this week. We got double threes, and I love three because it's such a creation energy. And it also says that ascended masters are actually working with you, so you may get those messages. Three. We see the Three Swords here. We see the 3 sand dunes down here in this card. So that's your angel number for this reading. Okay, Three of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the beautiful Empress. The Lovers was Gemini energy, by the way. We have Libra, Taurus with the Empress. We have Scorpio with the Death card. So I feel like with the Ace of Swords at the center of the reading, you know, you're going to get the clarity on how to move forward. One of the most important things is going to be for you to unapologetically step into your truth and make a decision that is aligned with that. I feel like the victory is in having an honest, direct communication, and that might be what you're kind of working up to here. That's the thing that's going to crown you. Look at the crown. That crown you in your king glory as someone who steps up, leads, puts their cards on the table, literally, and says where you're at with this. You know, and that really is the victory. I feel like there is going to be a severing of ties here, because the Three of Wands is this energy of wanting to put this behind you and move on to new successes, explore new aspects of life, and create something new where you can be in all of your glory and, you know, have a relationship that helps you grow, okay? Not suppress, but actually grow into who you truly are. The Empress is here, and this is the energy of whatever is on your heart and whatever your soul is really calling you to in life. It's time to take action on that. I also feel that this partnership, whether it's personal or professional, is holding you back from maybe creating some other success in your life. Because when we have, you know, drama, or we're having to suppress ourselves in a partnership, there's no way we can access our full reserves of creativity, because that comes through life force energy, that comes through that expression. So there's this kind of energy of, once we're free of this, it's like everything opens up, new successes, new opportunities to create, to grow, to, you know, to rebirth. So that's what I'm feeling. But of course, you need to take the action to have this communication and let this other person know. Otherwise, it will, you know, go on. Outcome is the Five of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, I feel like the wheel is turning anyway. It generally means that the karmic cycle is complete and you are being carried into your new one, right? One where we have, you know, a different experience, a luck change, if you will. Five of Swords for me says that there's a few things here. The person that you're dealing with may not be happy with that news, but that's with them. You have to do you, make the best decision for you. The Five of Swords can also, there's always this message with it that is, know when to walk away, know when to retreat your energy out of battle, meaning sometimes there's just no victory by staying in a situation, and the true victory is in surrendering to endings that are, you know, karmically ending anyway. That's what I'm feeling, because the Page of Wands here is becoming the explorer again, finding new growth, reconnecting with your passion, your purpose, and getting out of this energy where it feels like for a while, I would say you're, you know, in the desert, literally, like you're not getting the growth, maybe you're not getting the love, opportunities not showing up in your life, and that's because you've had to suppress your, you know, your truth, your life force energy, your full self-expression in the world. So we're going to be opening that up. The Page of Wands is also associated with good news as well. So there is good news in this. There could be a messenger of good news as well. But I really feel like it's indicating, you know, the positive change on the other side of this. Let's grab one more. Temperance. This is interesting, and that's actually the perfect card to end on, because the Death card is number 13 in the sequence of the Major Arcana, Leo, and Temperance is number 14. So you know what this means. It's like, it's the kind of the soother, the calm after the storm. It's like, yeah, we might go through a bit of a band-aid moment where it hurts, but this energy of healing and rebalancing and rebirth is like right there. So it's like you're not going to stay in that for long, because you've already processed a lot of it. You've already kind of done the grieving while you're in this situation. And this is the guidance to move forward. This is you coming into this place of ultimate stability, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And from that place, like, new pathways are going to open up to you because you're going to be putting a different energy out into the world, Leo. So I'm going to leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed this reading, Leo. Keeping in mind it's a general reading for the collective and may or may not be for you. Feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share. I read them all and try to connect with you all over there. It helps me get to know you guys and see what the collective themes are. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already. That's a great energy exchange between us because it supports my channel and it lets you know when I post more readings as well. Don't forget to like, share and comment. I'll see you back here for another one next week, Leo. Bye for now.